Our reading today comes from Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, who is an award-winning poet, psychoanalyst, and cantadora, a keeper of the old stories. And it deserves a little bit of an introduction. Many years ago, when I first started seminary, I started a folder, and the title of this folder was Necessary Things. And I recommend you all get a folder like this of some sort. And into it, I put all the things that felt really, really important for me to remember. Now, I don't put everything in that folder. Otherwise, it would be way more than a folder. But really just the things that I never want to forget. The readings and poems and art and moments that felt necessary to me. And this reading was one of the first things that I added. This Thanksgiving, I was asked to share my sources of hope with the interfaith community at the Faiths Together Thanksgiving service. And I shared this reading with them that night. I want to share it with you, not for the first time today. When I return to this message, and I do fairly often, I feel as though it's speaking directly to me. And maybe that's what makes it necessary. So I invite you to join me in that imagining this morning. It's a rather long reading, but I will read slowly and intentionally, and the words will be on the screen as well. May you find what parts, what words and phrases resonate with you or challenge you. And may you find what it is that is yours to do in these words. In any dark time, there is a tendency to veer toward fainting over how much is wrong or unmended in the world. Do not focus on that. There is a tendency to fall into being weakened by dwelling on what is outside your reach, by what you cannot see, what cannot yet be. Do not focus there. That is spending the wind without raising the sails. We are needed. That is all we can know. And though we meet resistance, we more so will meet great souls who hail us, love us, and guide us. And we will know them when they appear. Didn't you say you were a believer? Didn't you say you pledged to listen to a voice greater? Didn't you ask for grace? Don't you remember that to be in grace means to submit to the voice greater? Ours is not the task of fixing the entire world at once, but of stretching out to mend the part of the world that is within our reach. Any small, calm thing that one soul can do to help another soul, to assist some portion of this poor, suffering world, will help immensely. It is not given to us to know which acts or by whom will cause the critical mass to tip toward an enduring good. What is needed for dramatic change is an accumulation of acts, adding to, adding more, continuing. We know that it does not take everyone on earth to bring justice and peace, but only a small, determined group who will not give up during the first, second, 100th gale. One of the most calming and powerful actions you can do to intervene in a stormy world is to stand up and show your soul. Soul on deck shines like gold in dark times. The light of the soul throws sparks, can send out flares, build signal fires, cause proper matters to catch fire. To display the lantern of soul in shadowy times like these, to be fierce and to show mercy toward others, both are acts of immense bravery and greatest necessity. Struggling souls catch light from other souls who are fully lit and willing to show it. If you would help to calm the tumult, this is one of the strongest things you can do. There will always be times when you feel discouraged. I too have felt despair many times in my life, but I do not keep a chair for it. I will not entertain it. It is not allowed to eat from my plate. The reason is this. In my utmost bones, I know something, as do you. It is that there can be no despair when you remember why you came to earth, who you serve, and who sent you here. The good words we say and the good deeds we do are not ours. They are the words and deeds of the one who brought us here. In that spirit, I hope you will write this on your wall. When a great ship is in harbor and moored, it is safe. There can be no doubt. But that is not what great ships are built for.